My name is Haley Gill.
Monica Simon.
Daniel, and I'm a student at UCSC majoring in sociology.
I'm a student at De Anza College.
I'm a fourth year at UC Berkeley, and I'm a history major.
I'm a Mission College graduate, Fire Academy graduate, currently attending paramedic school at Foyle College.
I'm a transfer student at San Jose State, majoring in registered nurse.
I'm a student at De Anza College, and I'm majoring in biochemistry, and I'm a yes scholar.
And I'm a yes scholar.
I'm a yes scholar.
And I'm a yes scholar.
And I'm a yes scholar.
And I'm a yes scholar. And I'm a yes scholar.
I'm a yes scholar. I'm a yes scholar.
When I was 16, I wasn't real thinking about school. I was just more focused in high school, trying to get out there. So I was thinking about college or anything.
I wasn't thinking about college when I was in high school at all. I was thinking about where am I going to live after high school.
Being in the system, it was very difficult being moved from one foster home to another shelter, and there's inconsistency and you really have no role models that can give you that vision for yourself.
I actually never really thought about college. Even once I graduated from high school, I figured I'd just go on to work.
I had always planned on going to college from the time I was in elementary school, actually.
I was thinking about college, but I wasn't seriously pursuing it because I had been bounced around so many schools. I went to 11 schools in my years of formal education, from kindergarten to senior year. I was never really encouraged to go to college, really. I mean, the thought of it was really intimidating. So I knew that someday I would go, and here I am.
One thing somebody cannot always take away from you is your knowledge. Your knowledge is always with you.
I didn't want to be just an average guy. I didn't want to be doing the cubicle thing. I wanted to do something out of the circle, something really exciting. So the only way I would be able to do that and me pursuing what I wanted to do, which is being a fire medic, was to go to school and to get the proper education.
What kept me going in school was my son, and a lot of my own self-will and determination.
The thing that kept me going was definitely my mom. She passed away when I was a junior in high school. So even though we didn't have a really good relationship and she was always on drugs, I felt like I needed to make her proud and I needed to make my grandpa proud.
Being a role model for my younger siblings. I have two siblings who are still in care, and I just want to show them, as well as other youth, that they can achieve, they really can achieve what they want if they believe in themselves and if they go out there and seek the right resources.
I just want a good future. I want to become someone in life.
There were times where school was really hard and I just wanted to, I felt like giving up, but you know inside that you just have to keep going.
The biggest challenge that I encountered when I began college is that I began college pregnant. Later on, as I got bigger, I took online classes, and I had my baby over the summer, and I haven't had to take a quarter off.
Before I had the yes scholarship, I was working a lot. I was working almost full time, and I was trying to go to school full time, and it was really difficult for me to make school my priority when I was working so much.
English will be the first one. I had a hard time getting my English class finished because I was never good at writing, and I'm still working hard on it. I mean, it is English not my first language, it's my second language.
I didn't want my living situation to interfere with school. Living at, going to San Jose City College and living in transitional housing placement program, and then moving into another THP program from Bill Wilson, and then moving into my own apartment. It was a lot of changes, a lot of moving, but I stayed at the same school. So, and then just the way I overcame them was just by making sure that I made a seamless transition into the next place that I was going to live.
During my first year in college, I actually was homeless. I wasn't able to afford food or money for gas. I think I had a 1.6 GPA, and I was very, very lost. And I was able to overcome it by communicating with yes and by letting them help me, because that wasn't something I was able to do before. And I think the biggest problem has just been believing in myself, and that's still something that's I continuously learn.
I was diagnosed in May 2000 with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I didn't
feel like I was going to make it to college. I was more working on getting back healthy.
I think everybody is going to someday, at some point, meet up with some obstacles and meet up with some challenges. But it's how you deal with them, and as you learn and as you grow, you'll learn it's how you handle it, more importantly, that matters.
What I like about college really is the atmosphere here. It's not like most schools. Well, it's definitely not like high school where it's all about popularity. It's all about, who does what activities are you a part of. But it's the friendly people that are at the school, the teachers willing to help you regardless of your situation. They're not here to see you fail. They're here to see you succeed and watch you cross that stage when you're done.
I love college. It's a huge diversity of people, and everyone gets along with everyone, and the teachers are great. They're there to help you out.
No, college wasn't what I expected. When you look at like movies and stuff, you just see this big old auditorium. You see like a professor who talks like the Clear Eyes Man, all slow, and you think not hands-on. You think you're not going to be able to get that much help, but it was like totally what I didn't expect. College is different from high school because you don't have a bell ringing, somebody telling you when to go to class. You don't get a phone call saying you're 11th grade student. Like, you're totally self-sufficient. You have to be motivated.
You have to be responsible for your own actions. No one is actually going to hold your hand and lead you. You're in an environment where you make your own decisions.
You have the freedom, to like pick your own classes and choose the teachers that you want. So.
Being able to meet new people and hang out without there being a curfew or without having to be home at a certain time or without having to answer to anybody, I finally feel free from group homes, from the juvenile system, from parents. I just feel free. So on campus, I'm involved with the Filipino Student Association. I'm one of the coordinators of Halawan, which is a hip-hop dance group. We do competitions, we do showcases, we do a lot of on-campus performances, and it's definitely a way for me to release all the anxiety and all the stress of being in college and writing papers and doing research assignments and stuff like that.
I've competed in Olympiad of the Arts, which is an acting competition, and I've done one play there, Full Shot Crummin. It was a wonderful experience. I also sing with the Vintage Singers, which is a classical chamber choir group at Dianza.
I love football. Football is, it's I say, big part of my life. It's kind of like therapy for me. So, get some stress out.
On campus, I'm involved in a few activities. I'm actually involved in the biochemistry club, which was started this year by me and some of my friends.
And I'm part of a sorority, Sigma Sigma Sigma, and I'm education director for the sorority. And I also take part in a lot of foster youth programs here on campus and the pre-health advisory program as well, so that I can get into medical school.
On campus, I was part of the CME Scholars. CME Scholars is the Connect, Motivate, Educate Society. It's for former foster youth that are going to San Jose State. Off campus, I was part of California Youth Connection, a nonprofit youth organization that advocates for the rights of foster youth across the state of California.
The activities that I'm involved in on campus is implementing a foster youth outreach type program in that school, to where there's a support group set up at San Jose City College for youth to just get together and, to understand what circumstances we go through and to be a good shoulder to lean on.
I know that a lot of students out there think that they can't go to college because it's expensive, but there are resources, and I get my financial aid from the Silicon Valley Children's Fund and the CHAFE grant, and also by filling out FAFSA, the government's able to help also.
I pay for school with scholarships. That's pretty much that and FAFSA. There's, I think, 2 or 3 grants, and now I think I have 2 scholarships, but it's all federal or state or county scholarships. funding that I'm able to go to school. I have no school loans at this moment.
You just have to apply for it, and I did, and scholarship sometimes, I thought I could never get one because I thought maybe I'm not smart. I don't, smart people get those. I'm not smart. I don't have that requirement to meet those kind of stuff, But I applied and I got it, and I found out that, what, it's not how smart you are. You just gotta have to ask. You just have to apply.
I think the YES program is absolutely stunning because without them, former foster youth like me would not be able to continue college and to actually graduate from college. It's just a cushion. It's knowing that, there's actually someone out there that is able to help you and understand what you're going through.
It means to me to be a YES scholar that I know I can go to college. It means I can pass the baton to other former or current foster care youth that are thinking about going to college, and just link them up with Silicon Valley Children's Fund so that they can too have the opportunity that I have.
To me, being a YES scholar is being a part of an organization that helps foster youth, that wants to see foster youth and Words of the Court succeed and do good and be in college, because there's such a low percentage of foster youth that actually come out successful, that being a YES scholar makes me feel as though I'm being a part of history, as though I'm being a part of something greater than just me being in foster care. It's something that's helping foster care youth all over and helping them succeed in a world that thinks that they can't.
I think it opened up doors for me a lot. IOP was the first door opener that brought me so many things, but the YES scholarship actually made it possible for me to go to school and graduate on time.
Being a part of everything that I've been a part of through YES has been a tremendous help in reassuring that this is where I really am supposed to be. They're always willing to help. They're always willing to listen to whatever problems you've got, whether financial or, personal situation. YES is one of the best programs I've ever been in.
It's actually quite an honor, I think. It's great seeing other YES scholars on campus because we meet several times during the year.
It's not only the monetary value, which is great, of course, and that helps out, but it's that I get to get involved with things with YES. I'm involved with the YES advisory board, and we try to make new programs for the youth that are coming in as new scholars to make things easier. It's not just about getting a check, it's not just this handout. We're actively involved in implementing new things within the YES scholarship, and it feels great to actively participate in a program that's giving back to you.
Things that I've accomplished, I transferred to UC Santa Cruz, and I went to DC this summer, and I interned for a Congress member. I got a scholarship, $20,000 scholarship from UCSC, and I'm in college, and that's, I think, the biggest accomplishment that I could have.
I think the first thing that was hard to do when starting college again was to break old habits. Being the fact that you have to break old relationships with friends that want to just hang out and go party and go to clubs and stuff and go to bars. You got to separate that from the real, what's going to get you somewhere. So it was hard breaking those habits and forming new ones with new people. You are who you hang out with, so you got to start hanging out with people that go to school, people that are in your classes. You got to start hanging out with whoever you're trying to be, which is I was trying to be a paramedic. I got to hang out with firefighters who are trying to be firefighters to stay in that mentality. So I think that's the big thing, changing bad habits to good habits.
The advice I would give to juniors and seniors in high school is always dream big. You can do whatever you want to do. Just keep dreaming.
And you can be a part of this too.
You can be a part of this. Be a part of this. Be a part of this.
Part of this too.
If I can do it, you can do it.
Hi, I'm Monica Simons. I'm a former foster youth and a graduate of San Jose State University. But more importantly, I was a YES scholar. You've just heard several former foster youth share their experiences of getting to college. If you're a foster youth, I'm here to tell you that you can do it too. There are many people and programs out there that want to help you achieve your goals, but it's up to you to take that first step and make it happen. To learn more about how to get connected to scholarships, programs, or a mentor, call the Silicon Valley Children's Fund at 408-558-5430 or visit www.svcf.org. Don't be afraid to ask questions. They want to help you succeed.